its gear, it's never going to have anything like that. And that makes things so much easier if there's not anything like that. You know? That's just so much better. Out of here. Easy game, easy life. Easy. But yeah, there's just a lot of trying to do the spin move when I'm dashing. It's so much fun. Spin, spin to win. I think the fast, like this is getting me more souls than what I'm about to suggest for sure. But I think the fastest way to get the humanity is probably gonna be just kill the 3 opening people up here. Pretty sure that's just true. Like killing those 3 is the fastest way for me to get the 1 humanity I need to fight that boss. But on the other hand, this lets me actually get enough souls to get some level ups, which is pretty nice. I do like actually need more vitality. Also, it really bothers me that the bars on the health bar are not 100. And they're not any number that makes sense. I have 4 and a bit, and I have 600 health. I have like 4.5. There's no number combination that makes sense there. I think they're actually 125 or something dumb like that. 125 is a dumb amount for that to be. I do not approve. It's one of those things that I'm just like, I am like, why? Why is the game like this? I did it. Got him. But yeah, it's definitely one of those things I'm just confused about. Easy. Have I really not gotten a humanity yet? Surely I get a humanity from these enemies, right? They count. Right? It's any enemy in it, isn't it? Thought it was. Am I incorrect about how that part of this game works or something? Like, why am I not getting what I'm here for? Also, yeah, I do just kind of get a level up's worth of souls every time. Do that, and that only takes like a minute. So, you know, that's pretty good. Really, getting stuff. Wahoo. Oh, yeah, I'm very confused about why I don't have a humanity yet. Very confused about how I got hit by that many attacks there, but that's just me being bad at video games. That's a me. I'll give it one more go through, and if I still don't get a humanity, I'm gonna look it up and see if I'm if there's some like condition on the types of enemies that count for it. So either the plant things or the soldiers don't count for some reason. But as far as I'm aware, there's not. I could very well be wrong. Not impossible. Easy game, easy life. Be another 1,000 souls. There, buddy. Easy. I'll talk about it. Okay, yeah, we still didn't get enough to become Kuben again. I still don't understand why. So I'm going to go and educate myself on it. What is my stream session started? Did my stream have some issues? I simply did not notice. Hold up a second. Don't see any. Yeah, okay. I see. My stream crashed. Evidently. Did not notice that happened. So, oops. Oopsie daisy. I hope that didn't last too long. Cause I sure didn't notice it. Should have looked up the it just says a large number of monsters in one area. Does not specify. Oh. It is. It is not giving me the stuff also. Be right back. Okay. Returned. I'm gonna give the area one more clear out and see if it gives me the humanity. And if it does not, then I will simply use the humanity item. One of my hard humanities. Right. Forgot for a moment. That simply does not hit the ground. What? How'd that one miss? Questions about that one. I feel like there's a fair amount of like weirdness on enemy hurt boxes in this game. Darn. Got iframes from being aggroed. How? How? How did that miss? Explain to me how that one missed, game. I want to know. Inquiring me is want to know. How did that miss? Like, whatever. My stats are high enough I get to just win anyway. But that could have been the end of me for, no good reason. But yeah, I'd really like to avoid farming humanity until after I have the gold serpent ring. Uh-huh. Idiot. Anyway, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get the humanity. I feel like I've definitely killed enough things to get it, so I don't know what's going on. I'm not gonna bother trying to figure it out. I'm just gonna use one of my hard humanities and move on with my life. You know? I will say, I think part of the reason I don't really remember this area is because it is very short. Like, it's not very long. And especially in comparison to the DLC, it's not a whole lot. You know, like, I remember the DLC version of this area really well, because it's, well, bigger. That is one of the big differences between them, is the DLC version is just larger. There's a lot more to do there. These areas all are very samey. Can't believe I just got... I forgot to actually become human. I'm an idiot. Big dumb. Big dumb over here. Forgot to become human. Let's go, fix that real quick. So I should... see. Summoning for this one. Butterfly. Okay, just Beatrice. I thought that was the case, but yeah. I know there's a reason you want to summon her here as well. Not just that she's also just really good at this fight, because this fight is much easier if you have good ranged attacks. Which I notably... Ranged attacks are not like utter trash, but they certainly, like, good is definitely not the word for them. You know? Like, it could be worse, but good's not the word for them. You know, that they're at the level of, man, those range attacks sure do exist. How did I manage to forget when that's the whole reason I went back? How? How did that one work? How did I manage that? That's honestly impressive. I went back to the bonfire and then just didn't hit reverse hollow. How? No, whatever. It's fine. We're fine. Doing great. Okay, so this time we're actually human. I just realized if I were an invader, I would absolutely invade here. Like, this must have been a prime location for invasions back in the day. And if you don't understand why, it's because in order to do other things with Beatrice, you have to summon her. Which means that, like, while players may choose to not bother becoming human in other areas, here they don't really have as much choice. Okay. You say so. I would personally disagree with much of what just happened. You say so, game. You're the one in charge. There, buddy. That's great. I still think it's so rude to have a summon that you need to do in order to have access to it later be hidden in the bushes like that. That's still so rude. We do joy even when we summon NPCs. Except unless they're Sunbros, we don't joy for Sunbros. We wait until we have Praise the Sun, and we praise the Sun Sunbros. You can't just use joy, that's just disrespectful. Anyway, pittance damage with my bow. Oh. Okay. I did not successfully dodge roll, as you may have noticed. Yeah. So that was awkward. Yeah, did a little bit of an oopsie there. Also, what's my here do? Thing have like low soul cost? I was quite surprised that that just one-shot me. Wasn't prepared for that. I need a shield that actually... Well, don't great shields, but have the strength. Can't even... Up here of 65, but... If it kills me at 65, it's gonna... Good enough. So we'll just... Dodge. Ow. That could have gone through. Onward we go. Something I think is interesting is my voice has definitely gotten weaker. By which I mean, since I've not been talking as much for like work, and I haven't been streaming, like the combination of those two things, like not effectively for the most part not using my voice, has very noticeably made my voice weaker, which I would not have expected. walk up and smack. Easy. That was the last thing we needed to do before we good to continue. Easy game, easy life. Okay, this time for sure though. No joy this time. We don't deserve to have joy after what just happened. Let's go ahead and traverse the white light. She'll catch up. It's a hot second before we can do anything here. Even if I block, that still just almost kills me. I just have to live long enough for her to cast enough spells, and then I win. That's all I've got to do. Or for the stupid butterfly to actually win. Because then I just win. They get to just stab it. Easy! Easy game, easy life. Thanks, Beatrice. Wahoo. Okay, I now have enough souls to empty out. Whatever his name is. Shop. So collect them here. Flame here. Okay, that's why you do this. It gives you the Watchtower basement key. Ooh, that's a bad decision. I'm an idiot. That's all I have to say about taking that risk. That was completely unnecessary. Like, don't get me wrong, if I'd actually successfully dodge rolled from one level to the other, it would have looked kind of cool. But there was no reason to take that risk. Completely, no reason whatsoever. Completely unnecessary. You know, like, there was no reason whatsoever to do. Now I have to go back to recover my souls. Wrong bush. By wrong bush, I mean there wasn't even a bush on the ground there. I just missed. I was just attacking the ground. If you're wondering why I'm still killing everything, it's because I don't actually know the safe way to walk through and aggro as little as possible. I know there is one. I don't remember it. So we gonna walk through and smack. Joke's on you. Can't knock me down. Okay, so this last guy, and then we can walk up and get our souls, and everything is easy. Easy game, easy life, and this time I will not be an idiot and dodge roll down the tower. I think the funniest thing about that is, like, as soon as I hit the button, I knew I had made a bad decision. Like, I hit the button and went, oh, that was it. That was stupid. Why did I do that? Yeah. Okay. This time we're just gonna calmly walk down. Calmly. No suicidal tendencies here. just chill. Everything is great. Everything is awesome, in fact. Everything is awesome. That is the only thing I remember from that movie, just so we're all clear. That song from the Lego movie is the only thing I really... And Lego Batman. It's the only two things I remember about it. Everything else, a blur. I do not really remember it, aside from those two things. But those two things are all you need from it. Okay. Oh. Missed one, apparently. I don't remember killing this one on any of the times I cleared the forest, so apparently I just missed this one, like, every time. And I think that's funny. There was just an enemy I was not killing. I think on, like, what areas in Dark Souls are well designed and which ones aren't, I think I would put the forest as well designed. Overall, I like it. Yeah, that's my only commentary on it, is that overall I think it's a good area. It's not as good as the Undead Burg is. Upper Undead Burg is just really well designed. It's really hard to beat. Lower Undead Burg, less so. It's not bad, but it's not as good as Upper. Upper just works really well as an introduction to the game. Like as singular levels go, I think that Upper Undead Burg is one of the best levels in the game. I think it might just be the best level in the game. I think the only like real downside to it is that it's not very visually appealing, but that's also part of the point. That's part of the aesthetic, is that the aesthetic here is just bad. That's part of the idea, is that everything is run down and decrepit and decaying, so it doesn't look pleasant. But I think it's overall really good. That's part of the reason it's really good. It's because it doesn't look pleasant. Okay, back this way. Up we go. I just realized I have more twin night, and I should absolutely use that shit. There's no reason not to make my Black Knight sword even better. Like, no reason whatsoever that I should not do that. It is right here.
I can produce.
Yeah, sure.
You've made it.
I don't think there's a specific reason I shouldn't give him the Divine Ember. And if I did just mess up in some way, I'll fix it on a future playthrough. Both of these. We'll get them all. Then I don't have to come back to anything. Up it. Go. It's another 40 from that. Ish.
Don't get used to nothing.
Right-handed weapon is now up to 366. Let's go clear out Petrus's shop, and I don't really have a reason not to just go do, since I already lost my humanity, I should just go do the Undead Asylum. Yeah, I'm just gonna go do the Undead. That's not what I meant to do. I forgot that jumping attacks are once again not triangle. That Elden Ring muscle memory, man. Boy, another Baldur shield. Just what I didn't care about getting, but sure got anyway. This is whatever. I was like, why do I have a Chloe plus defense effect? And I was like, poise. The poise ring. That's why. Because I am currently actively wearing the wolf ring to boost my poise. If I have a ring of sacrifice on, does that prevent me from staying?
Oh, middle.
I've always treated them as pretty bad, but if the thought I just had is correct, that would make much
Come
better
again.
than I thought.
The-
We learned all the miracles. Wahoo. We've now cleared them out. Anyway, so back to the Undead Asylum. Where we will simply go beat up a boss with this sword and not get hit, and it'll be easy. Yep. Gonna be nice and easy to clear out. Yeah. So that's what's gonna happen. No way anything else would happen here. Do 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 do. Another item here. Curl up like a ball. We wait. I will take a drink of water. Really do make you wait for a hot minute, huh? Okay. Now we're back here, and the place has changed drastically. Not go how I would have liked. Huh. But it's fine. Easy game, easy life. Moving on. Good job, go straight ahead. That message is not as good as it once was. Got him. Come on. Come here. Yeah. Get stabbed. Dum-dum. Idiot. Anyway. Down here we go. Rest of the bonfire. Level up. I really appreciate that you can still level up here, despite the fact that originally you couldn't. I like the fact that they were just like, nah, that'd be dumb to continue to do that. Guy at the end of the hall who we can easily defeat. It's gonna be nice and easy. We're just gonna walk up. He's going to attack, we're gonna parry him, and then we stab him, and it's just that easy. It's just that easy, folks. Oh, yeah, you live. I didn't expect that, to be honest. Hey, an extra Black Knight sword? Yeah, just in case I didn't already have one. I have gone through this entire game without getting a Black Knight sword until those enemies are farmable. And wave 2, and honestly the second one is an insult. I forgot to grab the key before coming. I'm an idiot. Oops. Putting this guy down. Sorry, buddy. You went hollow. Thanks for the crush shield, though. It is one of the better shields. Yeah. Oh, man, I wish I'd had that a few minutes ago. That would have been pretty nice. Would have been real convenient to have. But I did not get enough to the side. So I cannot believe I forgot to grab the key before coming. Like, I just cannot believe I forgot to get the key. I'm an idiot. A big dumb. The biggest of dumbs, in fact. For not having the key. Easy. Yeah, it's locked. Anyway, back down this way. We'll clear the place out of enemies at least. And then we will go back and get the stupid key. And we'll use become, because that would be faster. Go this way real quick. There's a It is amazing to me that I still have the muscle memory for Black Knights after all this time. That's amazing to me. Like, I wasn't trying to, like, I don't really try that hard at parrying them. That's just something I can do, apparently. I wonder if there's some bullshit that you can do right here to hit it. I bet there is. I bet there's some super, like, BS way to kill it through the wall. Not gonna do that, but there's gotta be, right? Like, that looks like a perfect spot to try and figure out that someone would have figured out some dumb throwing arc for, like, fire bombs or something that lets you hit it. Like, surely that happened. If someone tried to tell me that no one's ever figured out a way to hit it through that gap, I don't believe you. It is like a 0% chance they have not figured out some way in which to accomplish that task. Like, I believe that whoever figured it out didn't upload it to the internet, but at least one person has spent the time necessary to hit him through that wall. 100%. That there's no way. There's no way that someone has not bothered to figure it out. Forgot the memos or something. Okay. Get the key. Wahoo. Then back we go. Cannot believe I simply did not. Yeah, I am like only a couple hundred souls away from leveling up. I don't want to just throw 5,000 souls away in this fight, so we're just gonna... I do not believe in myself when it comes to winning this fight without without losing my stuff. Or I believe in myself on getting what I want from these enemies without losing my stuff after that one. Is I'm pretty sure that's enough. It boosts me up 6,000. Whatever, it was 5.9 something. What I needed. Okay, put up in next, because that's the next. Maybe resistance. That'll help boost my. I was about to say resistance would help boost my magic defense. Then I looked at what it actually. Let's switch to the crush shields. That way, if I get caught in a block, really. Hit from both. That's embarrassing. I'm gonna pretend that one didn't happen. Gonna rest at the bonfire. Oh no, hey look, we're fine. Everything is good. Full health. The last 30 seconds simply didn't exist. By last 30 seconds, I mean last minutes. I'm about to get another level up before I manage to get past them all without getting hit. I have a hankering to play Spyro games, and it's a real shame there's not more to play. Stabbed. I had my shield up in case there was an explosion to that I did not remember. What? Excuse me. Uh-oh. Shield up. Was not sure I was getting out of that one. This is one of those fights where you're better off. Ooh, okay, well. That, yeah. This is one of those fights where you're generally better off not dodge rolling. Like, there are times to dodge roll. Like if he faces towards you like that, your only hope is that you somehow manage to iframe through the attack. But, like, as a general rule, against this jerk, you're better off just moving normally. Not sure my shield is. Not sure his damage is actually magic. Now that I think about it. Could be fire. Maybe the shield wasn't a good swap. I don't know. Hard to know. The Souls game, the only way to know what damage type something is to block it. And is to do experiments, you know? I think it's hilarious how often the camera just goes through the player. You're after you're on this guy. Did noopsie. And that's how I die. Yep, that's all it takes. You do an oopsie, you get knocked back, and then you're at a distance, and this guy kills you with ease. How did that one live? That's my question. Okay. Now we are in the right location to fight him at least. We are behind the buttocks. We do almost 10% damage a hit. I'm pretty sure we have only got to hit him 11 times, so at least there's that. Oh, that's bad. That's not the direction that second dodge roll was supposed to go, but whatever, it's fine. It worked out. It is definitely not the way I wanted to go, though. I don't want to be here. I don't like my positioning at the moment. Yeah, that's why. Okay, we're just gonna swing at him and we win. Easy. Got our first Titanite slab, so you know, that's nice. That's all we get from this boss, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Titanite slab and a bunch of souls. Okay. We did it. Easy game. Easy life. I think something that Demon Souls does a really good job of, I think the Dark Souls games in general don't do a good job of, is the origin of enemies. Dark Souls is simply a dangerous world, and if you ask the question, why is this world so dangerous, there's not really an answer. It just is. You get what I mean? Like, the world just is that dangerous. And there's no, like, reasoning for it. It simply is. Ow. Was not expecting that to do enough, damage to my block to get through it. Anyway, easy game, easy life. Moving on. I'm gonna save this 20,000 souls to go buy the Artorias crest just to get it out of the way. You know, so that way I don't have to grind 20,000 souls later. Because, like, I don't care about leveling up enough to grind to level up this game. But I do care about having the key items that I need. I knew that would be safe. Yep. I knew that I would land safe there and definitely didn't just run off that cliff without even thinking about it. I'm telling the truth. It would never tell a lie. Or at least no one can prove that I would. Anyway, continuing on our merry way, off we go. I honestly don't know why in early game, if you got it, why you wouldn't just use the Black Knight sword. As physical weapons go, which is like the best you have access to until Sen's Fortress, it's just better. Like, Straight out. It is just better than anything else you will find. Like, until you have access, like, good access to elemental weapons, it's just the best weapon you have access to. Like, that's a while that it's the best weapon you have access to. Yeah, I just don't know any reason to want just use it for the entire duration of that. I need to check covenants, and also I think that's gonna be it for today because I would like to have lunch and I do have other things that I need to do today. So I think I'm going to go by Artorias' crest and call it good for the day. Made lots of progress. Yeah, we've just about exited the early game. Still lots of stuff that we need. But for right now, that's good enough. Okay. That's all for today. See y'all next time. Goodbye.